It's 5 o'clock on this Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, January 1st, 2020. Time now for the Peter Channel. 5 o'clock news on it's Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, January 1st, 2020. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. 5 o'clock. And it is 40 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top story Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is some sad news to report in the world of sports. David Stern, a former NBA commissioner from February 1984 to January 31st, 2014, who saw the days of the Larry Bird and Kevin McHale era and the Magic Johnson era to the Michael Jordan era and to the LeBron James era, has passed away at the age of 77. Pompeo postponed the Ukraine trip due to the situation in Iraq. Giuliani says he's prepared to do demonstrations at Trump impeachment trial. Representative Banks on Pelosi holding up impeachment process. Trump calls Pelosi the most overrated person he knows. North Korea leaves door open to U.S. nuclear talks. Dallas Stars Corey Perry ejected the elbow to Ryan Nelson's head in 2020 Winter Classic as the Dallas Stars defeated the Nashville Predators 4-2 at the Cotton Bowl. Minimum wage to reach or exceed $15 in 17 localities. Trump suggests some flavored vapes may be pulled from the market. First Hong Kong rally of 2020 ends in clashes. In Australia, wildfires, scenes of smoke, sparks, and chaos. Israel's Netanyahu seeks immunity from prosecution of corruption cases. Zoo fire kills at least 30 animals in Germany and may have been sparked by New Year's Eve sky lanterns. Brockton's new mayor, Robert Sullivan, celebrated inauguration in Randolph. First large storm in 2020 has wintry tricks up its sleeve from Midwest and the Northeast. Pompeo delays trip to Ukraine due to rising tension. Taunton, nobody touched more lives of the city of Taunton and the Katsky community than Howard Horry Waldron in the fact that there were across the country of Waldron who passed away. In Hanover, an 85-year-old man with dementia was found dead Wednesday morning after police and firefighters asked the public to help search for him. Robert Alexander went missing from his home. Fossil discovery reveals teenage Tyrannosaurus Rexes. The major discoveries that could transform the world in the next decade, and the past and future of the global river ice. Midland emergency room sees uptick from visits from those with flu symptoms. Peter Channel News time is 5:03, and it is time now for in Manchester, New Hampshire, on January 1st, 2020, approximately 1 a.m., Manchester police in New Hampshire reported to 281 Dippergate Street for a report of shots fired. Witnesses said a man they knew entered the apartment highly intoxicated, fired 2 shots out of the kitchen doorway. Toward the outside, no one is injured. The suspect then left, and police were able to locate a shell casing outside of a residence. And there was also reports that initial shots were fired as the suspect walked on the street. And 25-year-old Jason Martinez Morales was located during a felony stop on Dippergate East Back and was charged with reckless conduct. Police also learned he was not able to previous arrest. We also charged with violation on bail conditions. And also in Manchester, New Hampshire, they responded to an apartment on West Street about 4 a.m. where reported stabbing. A witness told police that he heard a woman yelling and throwing things around 3 a.m. And a man then left the building in a car. Police spoke to the woman inside the apartment. She was defined as 20-year-old Brittany Grimmer. Screamers of smell of alcohol in the apartment, and this rate included a struggle had occurred. And she was initially charged with unlawful possession of alcohol. She was also taken into protective custody. And later, police were able to speak to the victim. He said Creamers was known to him, had got angry and stabbed him in the leg with a box cutter. His injuries were non-life-threatening, and he was treated at a local hospital. And Creamers was initially charged with first-degree assault. Peter Channel News time is 5:04. Looking at a sportscast In the Outback Bowl in Tampa, it was the Minnesota Golden Gophers beating the Auburn Tigers 31-24. While in Orlando, the Alabama Crimson Tide defeat the Michigan Wolverines 35-16 in the Citrus Bowl. Playoff detractors just complaints against Utah as they treated the bowl game like a vacation. And Oregon wins get underway in the Rose Bowl in about 5 minutes in Pasadena, California. Conor McGregor, head coach, promises the best he's seen him ahead of UFC 246. And Kentucky Wildcats' Lynn Borden's car was broken into parts of the Belt Bowl. Peter Childers is 5:05 on this New Year's Day, New Year's evening. It is time now for a Peter Channel traffic and trends to check. Baby, it's looking on the subway, commuter rail, and ferries. Okay, look at the highways and byways. In Connecticut, 91, northbound side, Little Soap before 84, Hartford, Connecticut, and 128 at the northbound side, Little Soap, 2-way up in Lexington, but it's looking good in 7 New England and Everett, back in the southbound side, Little Soap, Manchester, New Hampshire, and 93, southbound side, Little Soap, Lincoln, Hampshire, and 8789, 91 at the southbound side, Little Soap, up to Vermont, and Arts, 1555 at the northbound side, so 7 Quebec around the US Canadian border, and 89, slow around Waterbury, Vermont. 93, southbound side, Little Soap, around Woodstock, New Hampshire. Oh, Peter Childers time, 5:06. Time now for a weather report. It's going to be mostly good skies tonight, low 26 degrees, west about 5 to 8 miles an hour. And for Thursday, south sky high about 44 degrees, southwest about 6 to 9 miles an hour for Thursday night. East sky low about 35 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. And for Friday, likely May after 10 a.m., cloud sky high about 46 degrees, light southwest wind, chesapeake to set. New percent between 10 and inch possible for Friday night. Jet rain, cloud sky about 39 degrees, and common chesapeake to 40% for Saturday. Rain like May afternoon. Cloud sky 47 degrees, light of wind, chesapeake at 6% for Saturday night. Rain showers like before 5 a.m. Then a chest raining and snow showers, cloud sky 34 degrees, and light of wind. Coming to the northwest wind 5 to 7 miles in the evening, chesapeake at 6%. For Sunday, partly south skies high about 39 to about 24 degrees, and northwest about 3 to 11 miles gust size 25 to 35 miles an hour. And for Monday, partly south mostly cloud sky about 39 about 25 degrees, coming westbound 5 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, most south skies at chest snow showers high 40 to about 22 degrees, like west wind, chesapeake 30%. And for Wednesday, jet rain and snow showers, partly south about 42 degrees, and southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour, chest to 30%. Currently in Naughton, it's fair and 40. And that's going to be for the Peter Show. 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening, January 1st, 2020. Viewers, hope you have a good evening and goodbye day. I'll see you at 11 o'clock for Late Night Report. Hope you have a good evening.